we start to see where we're putting wires into the machine. Okay? We're starting to lay some of the electrical harnesses in. Okay? You can see that we're taking the wires and all of the stuff that the wires would hook up to and laying them into the machine. Also, we have our interior vendor inside of the cabin, and they're doing provisions so that later on, when you'll see it on the flight line, there's a nice looking interior that goes inside of these things. Got to do the homework first, right? It just doesn't get put in there magically. So these guys are putting in all kinds of provisions. Pieces are that are being laid out on the floor, because of course it has to be gone through and inspected to make sure it conforms, to make sure it's correct. And then our paint vendor will be taking it on Monday, and he's going to paint it to whatever color scheme the customer. Take a look. This one has a tail installed. It has a tail rotor gearbox. You can see the tail blades inside of there. You can see that we've got windshields. This is all factory installed. We've got the lower transparencies. Okay. And you start to see more and more wiring and cabling and things installed as we progress on. Again, keeping in mind we build in stages, okay? So every 10 days we do something bigger and better until it gets to the end where it's a flying machine, okay? So you can see that these two aircraft are basically around the same area of build, right? This gentleman on the floor is putting in the fuel system, he's putting in the tanks. Because, you know, obviously the aircraft fly and they need jet fuel, right? So he's actually installing the tank. We have some more working with the wiring. It never stops. You can see this lady is installing the different connectors and different apparatuses for the wire harnesses. Doesn't this look a lot different than what she was working on? You see how nice and clean and crisp everything is, and it's all laid out. Okay? That's what's happening. That's what the people are doing real time right now.